In the studio right now, Alligator Mike Falgood and Cyril Neville. And they are here to talk about something that's going to happen this weekend that sounds very, very cool.
Get drunk, camp out, party, get naked.
Sure. This is a small festival out in La Rose, Louisiana, which is about an hour south of New Orleans. It's a festival of great food, great music, great friends. Your food and your beer are included in your ticket.
From Oxford, England, but I've lived in the States for 20 something years now.
What brought you here?
I moved here for work for a couple of weeks. Thought I was going to go back to the UK, and then just got stuck here. Couldn't leave. I just love the space, the people, the energy. It's just home now. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I would never live anywhere else in the States. It's my favourite place.
Yeah, we've been doing gatherings around Good Friday in that vicinity for, maybe 30 years now. Mostly centered around a crawfish boil. And then Mike took it to another level, of course, and created the T-Bois Blues Festival. And apparently he's got a good thing going. People love it.
Okay. Well, what we're trying to figure out is best way to cover the sound equipment and still give the option. Since we don't know if there's going to be rain or not, we want to, do our best to get the sound and keep the thing going, but at the same time we want to be able to keep it to where if it doesn't rain, we can get the most out of it. So trying to figure out the size of the tent, if we need a tent, how long we can wait to make the decision. Probably gonna have to get a tent, which we don't really want to do, but worst case scenario would be that we would not get a tent and it would rain, and then we'd have to shut down music.
10 times wetter than this by Wednesday.
But bro, okay, last year,
It was
you
a
say
drought.
that, but I don't know, because last year it rained on Wednesday and on Saturday we were dry. Okay,
Yeah.
Friday we were wet.
Remember this?
but look, it rained Friday. Today's Monday. That's 2.5
And
days.
it
We
given
should
weather
be
for
dry right
fucking
now.
Wednesday.
Hey,
We
I'm
had
just
a
saying,
drought,
that's
but
2.5
you gotta
days.
look
A
at
lot
it.
of clouds. Get the 40 by 90. It's cost me $1,900 for the 40 by 90. I'll put that on the.
We really don't want to. We don't want to get to the point where we have tents and that sort, because it kind of puts a little damper on it. Because we want it to be the outdoors, but at the same time, we just got to cover ourselves for the rain. If it happens. So we want it out there though. We want it to be that Woodstock feeling. I think we get that though, don't you?
We got some of the best blues musicians in the country that are going to be here, so in the world. So we had Colin Lake, who had just really recently moved down here, and that's when I met him once at Chiquiwawas, but that's when we sort of formed a relationship there. He played late night set, which really hit. People really loved it, and that's why we've continued to do it each night, and now it's become one of the more popular shows of the weekend is the late night college.
Wake up, mama, you know I got something to tell you. And I sing the blues. Wake up, mama, I got something I want to tell you.
crawfish. We think probably had alligator sauce pecan. Wasn't a whole lot of stuff. Wasn't very formal. The Nola Brewery, gave us some beer and stuff. But it was put together in about 2 weeks. My uncle had passed away, and I didn't want to have a party shortly after that. And, it really was my cousins who were like, yeah, you know what, you should do it anyway. And we put it together, in 12 days. We put the festival together, and everybody had so much fun that, we were like, man, maybe we should try to do this again. And here we are now, growth.
Sounds like the first one almost didn't happen.
Oh, it was very close. We didn't have a drummer until 10 days before for Anders. And it may have been even less time than that. We didn't have a drummer at all. And we just found one at the end of the, right before the show, right before the festival, and we made it happen. We catch our crawfish here, which is one of the reasons why we were able to sustain at the beginning, pick up 20 sacks of crawfish from here. We have a lot of different friends, resourceful friends who have access to things like power and generators and lights and stages, trailers, and bobcats with claws that can grab wood and build fires and things like that. Heavy machinery. So it's a lot of people. It's a lot of effort. It's certainly not just me. I may spend the most time on it because I'm, building my relationships in the music business and that kind of stuff to be able to bring such, class A talent to this festival. But it's certainly a lot of people, and not just me.